This has to be the craziest trade in NBA history. A 25-year-old top 5 superstar that everyone thought was untouchable was just traded in the middle of the night with no warning whatsoever.
What? Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade. I'm told Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, a lot of people on both sides with the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea. I can assuredly tell you it's a fact. LeBron James had no idea this was coming. Anthony Davis had no idea this was coming. I'm told Luka Doncic is still stunned about this trade.
Understand that while there is a drop-off offensively because Anthony Davis is not Luka Doncic, this is not a scrub we're talking about. This is a perennial all-star and one of the elite players in the game that can give you 25 to 30 every single night. On the defensive side of the floor, Anthony Davis is a gazillion times more significant and better than anything Luka Doncic will give you defensively.
The Mavericks must hate what they see from Luka every day to do this to him. But the real winner of the Luka Doncic trade is the guy that everyone think got screwed over the most. Congratulations, Anthony Davis. You're out of the LeBron matrix. You're out of the blame game. You're out of the Real Housewives of the Los Angeles Lakers. There will be no more days of you getting killed on TV because the Lakers didn't win a championship. No more street clothes nicknames because you know it's always someone else's fault and never the almighty King James. I'm not saying it's LeBron James' fault that you got traded. I'm just saying this is what happens when you hitch your wagon to the LeBron James train. You won't get any more Kevin Love, Chris Bosh hate from the delusional fanboys and media who can't watch a basketball game without staring at a fucking stat sheet the whole time. People who couldn't even make a left-hand layup if Jesus Christ himself came down and told them that's the only way they can get into heaven. They see a player with a triple-double and disregard anything else they did that night, like being trash on defense, turning the ball over, and fucking up a whole flow of an offense. And that's how we got to this trade. Luka Doncic, the box score bandit himself, the king of stuffing the stat sheet and doing none of the little things it takes to actually win championships. Do the Lakers really think this is gonna work? Maybe in 3 years when Luka finally learns how to play defense and get in shape when LeBron is gone. But in the short term, like this year, this is gonna be a terrible trade for the Los Angeles Lakers. Do you know how many deficiencies AD covered up for the Lakers? He's the reason why you can trot out a starting lineup with a 40-year-old traffic cone like LeBron James and the Austin Reeves who gets picked on a nightly basis on the defensive end. AD's presence as a rim protector allows every nigga on the court playing defense to play as aggressive as they want because they know in the back of their mind, if I get beat, AD's just gonna save me. He's gonna throw everything out of the fucking gym. That gives your team the ultimate confidence when playing defense. And now you're gonna put LeBron, Fat Luka, and Austin Reeves on the court at the same time? Without anyone on the roster who can start at center and think you're about to stop someone?
I'm fixing my seat.
It's gonna be bad in Los Angeles. You would have a better chance of stopping the train with your bare fucking hands than that happening. Not to mention, Anthony Davis is a guy who can get you 25 points per night, catch lobs, and create his own offense in the post when shit gets crucial in crunch time. He's the perfect big next to any star player in the league. He's gonna thrive next to a superstar point guard like Kyrie.
With the Mavericks, you have someone who's 31. He's in the prime of his career. He wants to win a championship now, Anthony Davis does. And you pair him with Kyrie Irving, who he's friends with and close with. Jason Kidd coached him on the 2020 championship Lakers. Jared Dudley, there's other members of that coaching staff that he's very close with.
Y'all gonna see Kyrie Irving as the full-time point guard for the first time since his days early in Cleveland. Kyrie finna show y'all some shit.
Great basketball players are great basketball players, right? And they know how to play off of anybody else. If he's not a 19-year-old Kai anymore. He's not a 25-year-old Kai anymore. He's a mature 31-year-old Kai. And he wants to win. And that makes all the difference in the world.
There's gonna be no more Harden or Luka or LeBron forcing him to play the shooting guard position, hogging the ball from him and taking all his point guard duties away. And AD finally gets his whistle of a true big man next to him, a rebounding and shot blocking machine who can finally help him on the defensive end. He hasn't had this since 2020 in the bubble when JaVale McGee and goddamn Dwight Howard was helping him.
What more can be done with this roster? Are you satisfied with the roster? Do you feel like you guys need some more here?
I think we need another big. I feel like I've always been at my best when I've been the 4. and having the big out there. We know it worked when we won the championship with JaVale and Dwight. I'm at the 5 and I'm at the 4.
To me, the Mavs won this trade, especially if we're talking about right now in the next couple of years. I'm giving it to the Mavs. I guarantee you, if both teams stay healthy, the Mavs will finish higher in the standings and go further in the playoffs than the Los Angeles Lakers. The Mavs are a real title contender right now. And I don't know what the Lakers are thinking right here. If they keep LeBron old ass past the trade deadline, this is going to be the Russell Westbrook trade all over again. LeBron cannot play with ball dominant, do-it-all players. His game has never been versatile enough to play with these type of players. He's not a good spot-up shooter. Not good at coming off pin downs or screens. He's too old to dive and cut for passes consistently, and he's never been a screen and roll or pick and pop guy. So what exactly is going to be LeBron's role on his team? On top of the fact that him and Luka is on 2 separate timelines. It's going to be interesting watching these 2 stat bandits fight over triple doubles in the ball every night, while JJ Redick is over in the corner trying to figure out who he should listen to. There's no way they keep LeBron in this situation.
When it comes to discipline, it's like you have to sacrifice loved ones. You have to sacrifice loved ones for a long period of time if you want to be great. It is very unfortunate.
LeBron is going to have a fucking heart attack when he sees how poorly Luka takes care of his body. With all the hookah he smokes and all the beer he drinks. And when he discovers there's actually another player in the NBA who cares less about defense than him. This is going to be a real show, man. We're going to really find out if LeBron can play with anybody. He's 40 years old, so maybe we shouldn't put that much pressure on this trade. But man, what do you guys think? Was this a good trade for the Lakers, or was this a good trade for the Mavericks? Who do you think won the trade? Who do you think is going to finish further along in the season? Tell me what you guys think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
You're in the analytics now.
I'm not. Why? You don't think I was as a player? You don't think I was studying this shit as a player?
You were shooting.
I was correct. Correct.
That's about it.
That's about it. I would have let it never.
Okay.